So how does this look? We start off by configuring an application. Here I've got my certificate server where I define that it's able to be connected to on SSH on port 22 and RDP on 3389. I select that it's a privileged remote access application. And by doing so, it's obviously not HTTP, so browser-based access and inspection are grayed out automatically. Once I've done that, I choose which ports the applications are running on, and I choose the security of the connection, TLS or RDP, or any for the RDP applications. I can select Add Portal to define those portals. Again, I need a TLS certificate to map to that portal, which is internet facing and trusted by those clients. So I add a portal, I provide a description, and I provide the URL. The URL is an FQDN that I must own the domain to be able to register it in Internet DNS. I also need to be able to generate a certificate for that name as well. If you choose to provide a notification banner, set it to enable and enter the text there, and then click Save. I'll receive that CNAME for that application. Again, I take that CNAME, I go to my DNS provider, I enter the FQDN and the CNAME, and that enables the clients to be able to resolve that against Internet DNS and therefore connect to the private access privileged portal. I can then select my applications. I define which privileged remote access portal I'm going to use and which applications will be advertised within that privileged remote access portal. Again, users need to have permission to those applications to be able to access them in the PRA portal. Once I select those applications, I might want to rename them, give them a specific description so it's easier for the end user to understand the application. I might add a specific description for it as well so the user is guided towards accessing the right application, and I can click Next to continue to the links. I will then see all of the applications that I've configured, the names, and any links that have been renamed.